Everybody is mad, but the degree of madness differs from one person to another.
When we look at the totality of the health sector, we feel, specifically when it comes to the other areas of healthcare provision, especially mental health, the government has not done enough.
The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, an autonomous institution established under the Kenya National Commission for Human Rights Act of 2011 to protect and promote human rights in Kenya, released a report in 2011 called Silenced Minds: The Systematic Neglect of the Mental Health System in Kenya. That report revealed shocking statistics such as at least 1 in every 4 Kenyan families has a member who has a mental condition. Secondly, out of 40 million Kenyans, 10 million will suffer from mental disorder. Out of those, only 1.5 million will receive treatment, while a whopping 8.5 million will not receive any form of treatment.
Now, that means that this is a problem that is really prevalent in the country and we can't run away from it.
After the enactment of the new constitution in 2010 that brought in a devolved system of government, health was fully devolved to the 47 counties after the 2013 general elections.
Some key sectors have been devolved, issues to do with early childhood education, health issues, some agriculture and all this. And we feel, and rightfully so, that our attention to issues of mental health is one of those areas that has been largely neglected. And this is a rights issue, especially given the fact that the international instruments and our own constitution really provide for the fact that everybody, and this includes persons with mental disability, is entitled to the highest standards of health.
So how have counties fared in providing mental health services since devolution? Our first stop was in Lobei, Turkana County. Cases of cattle rustling between the Turkanas and the Pokots are prevalent and cause trauma among the victims, in addition to loss of livestock, displacement of residents, among other effects. Alice Buya is a business person in Loboi and has lived there for 20 years. In 2003, the Pokots raided her village and stole her livestock.
Nimeshuhudia hata wameua ndugu yangu. Ninazuru maisha yangu kama walinyang'anya hata mali mpaka wakaua hata mtu. Mimi nakosa kitu yote, nikilala tu dakika 5 nikumbuke. Mimi nakumbuka tu kwa kila siku. Nakumbuka hiyo ndugu yangu, nakumbuka mali yangu. Waliiba kitu yote. Waliiba mbuzi, ngamia, mwili yake, bunduki.
Dokeya Cow too is a Lobei resident. He lost 14 camels, 30 cows and 300 goats and sheep. This incident caused trauma for Akol. Buya sought medical attention for her trauma in Turkana.
Nikigonjeka basi nikienda kwa hospitali wanasema uko na mawazo mingi.
Akol, on the other hand, has not sought any medical treatment for his trauma. When we asked what the Turkana County government is doing about the medical issues raised by the trauma victims, the Turkana County governor's political advisor Emmanuel Imana said this.
No, it's not a question of treatment. What has been planned for a dispensary, ECD school, planned for a road, planned for water. So these facilities are going on now. We are now trying to improve.
According to the Office of the Controller of Budget, an independent office established under Article 228 of Kenya's Constitution to oversee budget's implementation by both the national and county governments, Turkana County received 838.32 million shillings from Treasury in the first quarter of the 2015-2016 financial year. The county also raised 23.11 million shillings internally. It spent 66.68 million shillings to build and upgrade 60 dispensaries. Additionally, Turkana County's 2015 fiscal strategy paper lists maternal and infant health, prevention of HIV and sexually transmitted infections, strengthening of laboratories as some of its health priorities. Provision of mental health services isn't included. In Kinunga village, Nyeri County, we meet Margaret Njeri, who is suffering from schizophrenia, a mental illness. As her father Paul Gishuki tells us, Njeri developed the condition in 2001 after she received her Kenya Certificate of Primary Education results.
Ikurigana na maksiria ndageire no ndacokire guciona thutha ndetie mutumia ungi wa hahari riu akinjira riu ambire kundehera riu andehera risoti ati kungenia ati githungu ati ni hitukite mathabu science riu ndagwitio indo igiri ni ngicoka kuo ngimwira atiriri ndehera kigeranio ria kiagiriire nine nindeikeire kigeranio kiu nini njui uria njaritie na Ngai wakwa.
Still in Kinunga, we speak to John Mureithi and his mother Wangui, both also diagnosed with schizophrenia. Lilian Nyawera, Wangui's daughter-in-law and a nurse who takes care of them, says their denial is an obstacle to their treatment.
The time I met her, she couldn't even work with other women. She was very violent. The family thought that it was a curse. So even the other children, they couldn't believe that she could get well because they believed it was a curse. Mureithi, I also found him, he was sick, but Mureithi couldn't refuse the medication. He was cooperative. But since the mother is not cooperative, and she tells him not to cooperate.
Tiga kiongo kiu kindiaga na ni gutemwo rutumo rumite hau rugakinya hau ri ndikairitu ri nie no mugongo ndia mugongo na mugo majina na vetu na maguta atawa mutitu nie ndire no ngidakoragwo naki nie na ndiari handu mami ndari andu ara thibitari ndikana ati ndi murwaru
ni no wikerio ukere.
So I became like an enemy to them because they could even follow me. They wanted to beat me up because, yes, there was... No, but they tempted. So, like 3 times also, yeah. After, because I'm the one who was really injecting her, and even the son. But then, when I found my life was in danger, I relied on Kinunga Health Center. Yes, where they are the ones who usually come and inject her. Or when she takes the son there, they inject him, both of them.
Nyawera's immediate family does not receive her attention just yet when she arrives home from work.
Time-wise, like when I come from duty, I have to check whether they have food, whether they have firewood, how they are, health-wise, how they are. That is a day-to-day duty.
Nyeri, Wangui and Mureithi get treatment in Kinunga Health Center, but the facility lacks specialized care for mental illnesses. David Munene, a community health worker and counsellor in Nyeri, concurs.
Like in our hospitals, we don't have general counsellors, mostly. Mostly general counsellors are very few. What we have is VCT counsellors and other counsellors. So now, mostly our client, the mentally sick people, or when they go to the hospital, they normally get drugs and go back. But I found that there is need to have counselors to talk to them because there is more to taking drugs.
According to the Office of the Controller of Budget, in the 2014-2015 financial year, Nyeri County received 4 billion shillings from Treasury and raised 680.7 million shillings internally. It spent 1.76 billion shillings on health services. The county government recently published its Health Department Scorecard for 2013 to 2015, in which it celebrated achievements such as the training of 2,510 community health volunteers to screen residents for hypertension and high blood sugar, the purchase of 8 ambulances, and the installation of 10 dialysis machines. However, there was no mention of the status of mental health services provision. David Ngaruya, who lives in the Kosovo section of Mathare area in Nairobi County, is a recovering post-traumatic stress disorder patient. He's currently a volunteer in a children's home.
Nakumbuka kuna wakati kulikuwa na post-election violence 1992 pale eneo Subuki ya Narok, ambapo baba yangu alipoteza maisha, akakatwa kichwa na Wamasai. Kichwa chenyewe akabeba, tulimzika bila kichwa pale ya Maragwa. Tangu nitoka huko Narok ndio nilianza kuwaza kuhusu hiyo. Watu wakaona kama nimechanganyikiwa, nikaanza kuhubiri. Hata masaa sio kubalika, nikienda mahali nikute matanga, naanza kuhubiri. Nikikuta walevi pia nahubiria. Sasa bibi yangu wakaona kana kwamba nimechanganyikiwa. Ndio nikalazwa pale Mathare.
According to the Ministry of Health, Mathare Level 6 Mental Hospital is a national referral hospital under the national government. A Level 6 hospital provides specialized services.
Katika hiyo hali ya matibabu, unakuta kama kwamba kuna manases ambao wanatoka sana sana Nairobi Hospital, wanakuja pale, tuseme ni kama kujaribu kujielimisha katika ile harakati yao kuwa labda nurse ama wengine daktari, lakini unakuta kwamba kuna madaktari wengine ambao hawaelewi kazi yao, anakuwa hawajibiki katika ile kazi yake. Anaamrisha labda mwanafunzi mmoja ambaye anasomea matibabu, pea wagonjwa dawa. Huyu mwanafunzi hana ule ujuzi wa kupeana dawa. Unakuta kwamba anapea mgonjwa dawa ambayo haistahili, badala ya kupona ile mgonjwa anazidiwa zaidi.
So how has the Nairobi County government fared in providing mental health services to its residents? Efforts to get answers from the Nairobi County government too were unsuccessful. According to the Office of the Controller of Budget, Nairobi County in the 2014-2015 financial year received 11.37 billion shillings from Treasury and raised 11.5 billion shillings internally. It budgeted 4.32 billion shillings for health services. Again, mental health services are not a priority in the county's 2016-2017 fiscal strategy paper, in a list that includes increasing health personnel and providing fumigation services. So what is the way forward?
For the county governments, they need to put more money towards the treatment of mental health persons. Like I said earlier, this is something we can't run away from. Everybody first and foremost comes from a county. So even the statistics I was giving, the 4.1 million, the 1 member in 4 families, all this can be tied down to a particular county.
Niko na ushauri kwa county yetu, county government, huduma ambazo zinapeana pale Mathare, zinaweza peana pia katika hiki kijiji chetu cha Mathare. Sana sana eneo hili letu la Kosovo.
Mental illness are like any other illness. They are treatable and patients can recover and lead normal and productive lives.
Tiga uteithio wa dawa ri na uteithio wa dawa na kana undu angiteithio ati ucokia kwa undu migunda ndui ni akwaga ndui mundu ningine kumuhuthira undu.
Amini usiamini, baada ya wiki 3 mimi nilikuwa nimepona kabisa.
Every patient, if is taken care of, can improve because that is out of experience.
Once they stop and continue now taking their drugs successfully, we call it drug adherence, you are happy.